Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kate from the Healthy Pet Veterinary Clinic, and I wanted to bring you a little video on some practical solutions to a common problem, and that is, how do I get my pet to take a pill? I hear all the time in my exam rooms how hard it is for people to get their pets to take a pill. Now, I'm not going to say these are magic solutions and that they're going to work for every pet, but here are some things that I have found over the years work really well to get both cats and dogs to take pills, and they don't even know they're doing it. So, just to run through them real quick, we have marshmallows. These work particularly well for kitties. A cheese stick, meatballs, bananas, rice balls. These are little lean treats that you can buy from us, or little soft treats you can get from any of the pet stores, and peanut butter. And another secret trick is butter, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So all of these solutions work well for different animals, so you kind of have to test them out and see what works. So I have two different sized pills here. I have a capsule that might be similar to what you might get at a vet's office, and then I have a tablet that you might get. So it's quite it's common sense how we do it. So you can take the little marshmallow, or a bigger marshmallow if it's a bigger pill, and then you're going to want to put the tablet in there so that it's kind of stuck to the tablet. If you have to, stick a couple together to get your pet to take the pill. Most of them are going to sniff it, especially cats, and they're going to eat it and not chew terribly much, so you're more likely to be able to get the tablet into your pet. Cheese sticks. What dog doesn't love cheese, right? So this is a neat solution. You just open it up. You can already see I've actually used this one already on my pet this morning. So you take some cheese, and sometimes if you have like a lab or something who's like, they're just so keen on eating anything that if you just roll it up in there, they're just gonna snarf that out of your hand and take it from you. If they're a little bit more kind of discerning, what you can kind of do is, especially with string cheese, is kind of split it open without splitting it apart, tuck it in, and then kind of mold it and smush it together to try and hide the tablet so they can't smell it and they also can't taste it. So that's an option there. These are my favorite go-to. So meatballs. These are for your particularly picky pets. Most dogs are not going to turn their nose, and most cats are not going to turn their nose up to a meatball. Now, I'm not going to give this whole meatball to a 5-pound Chihuahua, so we have to also think about the size of your pet, right? So this would be good for a medium to large size dog. If you're going to be dosing them 2 or 3 times a day, you may want to break them into smaller pieces. But you can use, for example's sake, you can use one that's full. And these are just frozen meatballs that I got from Publix. So you can use any old meatball. It really doesn't matter. You can use the inexpensive ones. Warm them up a little bit in the microwave. Make a little hole with your finger, and then you can either slip your tablet as such and then feed them to your pet. Most are going to snarf that down with barely even a chew to it. If you have a smaller pet, like I said, break them into smaller pieces. Take your tablet, kind of mush it in there, cover it up, or in this case it's a capsule, and feed it to them that way. Most, again, will take it without much complaint. Bananas. Now, if you know me personally, you know I hate bananas. Ugh, so this is one of my least favorite, but a lot of dogs and some cats like bananas. And the nice thing about them, again, is they're easy. You can just use your finger to split it open. Take your capsule, split it in there, kind of smush your banana back together almost into like a little banana meatball, feed it to your pet. Same concept holds with this. Is just rice that I've cooked, left it a little bit wet so that it's moldable. Take the appropriate amount for whatever you're trying to do. Take your tablet, put it in the center, and here's a little tidbit about tablets. The less you handle it, and the less you handle it with wet pets, or hands I should say, the less your pet's going to be able to smell the tablet and the less bitterness. Some of them are very bitter or have a very foul taste or odor to them to pets. So the less you touch that tablet and move it around within a food stuff, the better you're going to get your pet to take it. So you just close it right up in there, have a meatball, give it to your pet. So that's an option. These, like I said, soft, malleable treats. Same concept. They make pill pockets that are also like this. You put your tablet or pill in there, smush 2 or 3 of them together to cover it. There you go. Peanut butter. Most pets, as long as your family doesn't have any peanut allergies, love some peanut butter. So use it, put a nice big chunk on it, cover up your tablet as best you can. I try and bury it kind of close to the spoon or whatever I'm giving it. And here's another pro tip for you. Give it to your pet upside down. Like I use a spoon at home, and I'll put my peanut butter in there. I hide the pill towards the bottom of the spoon, and then I try and glob it up right on the tip. So it's a nice glob, and put it upside down, and then they have to lick, and they're gonna lick that glob right off with the pill or capsule in it. Easy peasy, and you've gotten your pet to take the pill. Final little tip for you, if your pet can tolerate it, take a little bit of butter. Yes, I said butter. And what you're gonna do, and I have peanut butter on my fingers so you can kind of see, but just a smear of butter, right? And rub it gently around your pill. You can also use something like olive oil, but that tends to be a little too wetting and it will dissolve some tablets. So a little bit of butter. So it looks similar to that amount of peanut butter. What that's gonna do is it's gonna make that pill slippery. So it's gonna slide in more easily into your pet and keep the tablet from dissolving as quickly or easily in any food stuff and allowing them to smell it or taste it. So that might help you too. So those are some common ways that you can try and give your pet medications that hopefully they'll take them a little more easily and make your life easier as well. Thanks y'all, we'll talk to you soon, bye.